Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. As preparation are on top gear for the fireworks between or legal battle between Peter Obi of Labour Party and APC presidential aspirant, who is currently considered to be the President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A lot of revelations are coming up. Don't forget that Labour Party believed that what happened in the presidential election was actually allocation of votes and not actual voting. So right now they have brought up some strong evidence, according to the spokesperson, that will remove shock from the feet of the APC presidential aspirant Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And now, according to the news, the chieftain of the Labour Party, Comrade Deli Ajofo, has stated that the candidate of his party, Peter Obi, is asking to be declared the winner of the presidential election and not for the cancellation of the election. And according to Ajofo, his party has evidence that show that Peter Obi won Lagos State with a margin of 600,000 votes. He also said that Peter Obi won Rivers State and Plateau State by a wide margin. According to his word, Ajufo in an interview said, "We are not asking for the election to be annulled absolutely. We said we won the election and INEC should do the needful." In Lagos, they said Labour Party won by just 10,000 votes difference. No, Labour Party won by over 600,000 votes. The difference between Labour Party votes and APC vote was 600,000. We have the fact. Similarly, in Plateau State, Labour Party had about 1 million votes, but in the end, which did they give us? 400 and something thousand votes. In Rivers State, the mutilation and the changes, if we add them up, obviously Labour Party votes will be more than what was ascribed to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I tell you, as soon as you correct Lagos vote, you remove the one they gave Bola Ahmed Tinubu and add it to Labour Party. Consequently, the vote ascribed to APC candidate will be reduced. Now, this is one part of it that keeps most Nigerians very confused. The issue of the 600 600 votes different, or 600,000 votes different, and the other ones in Rivers State and also Plateau State and other states of Nigeria. Now, this is the whole story. We have accredited voters. Now, what was done, if you check it very well, Peter Obi was not given all the required votes that he got. Some of the votes were shared, and it was on the basis of the accredited voters. That's the voters who were accredited to vote for the election. So, whatever difference that Labour Party is currently talking about will also result in the reduction of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's votes. Because if, for example, they add up everything and they start their allocation polling unit by polling unit, or maybe they just had to swap a big amount to a particular local government, just like that. When the ideal thing is being done, which is the summation of the polling unit votes, you will now notice that at the end of the day, the so-called 8 million votes that APC claimed that they have was actually not 8 million. It must have been at the range of between 6 million and 7 million. By the time that is done, Labour Party's vote will now increase. So the decrease or the increase in the vote of Labour Party will result to the decrease of the vote of both PDP and APC, and that is what will make the difference. But right now, with all of this evidence I'm talking about, the umpires are the one that will prove everything right. Because if they keep on delaying in providing the evidences from their own part as expected, that is what will keep the case crawling till the 180 days is over. And already we know that the judiciary, though they claim to be independent, they are not independent. Why? The executives are the ones controlling their affairs. So for me, I feel that if truly Labour Party wants to carry the day at the end of this whole thing, they should forget about the issue of the vote and leverage on some of the other issues which currently is trending. For example, Tinubu's drug trafficking case. That's number one. Number two, the Senate, the vice presidential aspirant, also the case of him going for Senate and also sitting in as the vice presidential candidate. There are other cases, that they can bring up. The issue of age, based on a particular document that was in far back where Bola Ahmed Tinubu was, by the calculation of that document, he should be like 77 years now, while he's telling Nigerians that he's 71 years. So academic qualification, all of that, if they put them together, that can give a better case. But looking at the issue of votes and all of that, that issue has already been dragged too long, and with the attitude of INEC being that they are also part of this case, they won't want to bring out everything speedily for the issue to be solved as expected. Already we have seen, for as long as they have been asking for it, INEC have been referring them to each of the local government, and each of the local government in all different states, each of those states are not even ready with their document. The IREF itself, the portal, IREF portal itself, does not have uploaded results since 25th of February, when the election finished, till date. They are still uploading it small, 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 small. So that alone is going to cause the case not to be conclusive as at when it is expected to be, because the evidence is one thing that is overly important right now. If Labour Party said this is what we have on ground, INEC also need to bring out their own and say this is where we prove you people wrong, or where we think you people are right. And if they don't bring out their own part of the document, it's going to be difficult for everything to go as expected. So, but we are hopeful that with the move by Labour Party thus far, we are hopeful that something reasonable will come out. Let me just pick one or two reactions from Nigeria. Someone says here, Mr. Olofo, you are talking sense. Apart from Lagos, Rivers, Plateau, Nasarawa, Benue, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom, there are states in the north where LP votes were zero. You must beam your searchlight in states like Kano, etc., where Tinubu was given outrageous votes and LP given zero. Those votes must be deleted from Tinubu's vote. In fact, check all the states. The problem is that time will not permit that to happen. Someone here says, so if they give him 600k votes with a wide range in Rivers and Plateau, will that make up the almost 3 million deficit with which Tinubu is leading him? How about 25% vote in 24 states? Because last time I checked, Obi only had 25% in 17 states. All of that will be resolved by the time everything comes out. But that's where we like to leave you. Go to our comments.